All right, we're back after that rude interruption. I guess thought it might be the battery at first. It made a battery chirp, but it was actually the SD card was full. So I haven't been uploading the videos like I thought I had. Anyway, so where did we leave off? Yeah, we're doing the right engine nacelle. So the cardstock has been cut and folded, and now what you want to do is just check the fit. And actually, I've already done it, but now we'll do it again. So the way this goes is it just slides up in here. It just slides up in here. It just slides up in, there it goes. It's starting to go. It's not going. Anyway, it slides up in here, see? And then fits right under the front there, and then along the sides there, see? It just goes in like that. But before I do that, I have to fix something. So, just like with the other one, now, Guillow proposed that this would fit in such a way that the holes for the landing gear supports would be here and here, and that's where the slot is. But it's actually where this rectangle is. So we're going to cut this out, because this is where it actually is. This is for the slot under the wing for the landing gear to slide into. In case I wasn't being clear. Anyway, there it is. We'll get that and cut that free. All right, now we can shove that in there for real this time. All right, so here we go. We're just gonna, because it goes right in. It goes right in. Okay, it went right in. Now it's going. There it goes. There it goes. Let's start. No. It's fighting me. Fighting. On the boss. There we go. All right. So that's pretty good, right? Now, before I slide that in, what I want to do is use some of this here tacky glue. This I discovered working on my granddaughter's dollhouse. They recommended this adhesive for the wood construction for pretty much everything, this stuff here. And they also have one that's a special clear cure, which has been great for the canopies and clear parts anyway, it's called Aleene's, I don't know, Aleene's Original Tacky Glue, and it comes in a regular, this is just like white glue. It dries clear, but then they have one that dries crystal clear. I don't know. So anyway, what we're going to do, I should test the fit first, shouldn't I? I should. Well, it's the same as that one, and the wing is the same. You know what? This is what we're going to do. I'm making a command decision to just wing it, because that's what I do. So we're going to put a little glue here and a little down there. We're going to run some along this guy here. This is the thing that the business end of the, oh, you know what I didn't do? I just realized on the other one, I sliced this off. It has this little locating tab for the notch in the wing here, but I don't need it, and it kind of creates a standoff if it's not exactly in the right spot. And when it's in the exact right spot, it's not really where the nacelle wants to go. So that's why I removed it on the other part, the other nacelle. So I'm gonna, do the right thing and remove it on this one as well. So I just want to put a little drops and beads of glue on this thing, because it's going to glue right to the surface of the wing there. And yeah, that looks pretty hellish, but somewhere I have a thing to fix hellishness. Well, I'm gonna have to reach in here now because I don't have my thing. We're gonna do this. We're just gonna do all kinds of stuff together. You just wait. All right, so that's on there. No, I don't want it on there. And then this is into this area here, and there it's along the leading edge of the wing where it might capture that. And here we're smoothing it out all around on the bottom of this cardstock so that it doesn't squeeze into the opening that I don't want to have fill. Anyway, super glue is going to be used later, so this is enough for now. All right, so we want to make sure this guy's where he needs to be. He kind of is. Let's come that way a little bit. There we go. That's better. This little black square should line up with the balsa keel, or else I'll keel you. And so then we put this in here. You just want to slide it in careful, slow, careful, keeping that right above where that indentation was, now that we've removed our keeper. Alright, so then you just want to orient everything, get everything centered on the slot. So with the slot we cut out should now line up with the slot in the wing, which it does, because as it turns out, this nacelle and this wing are simpatico. They're identical, they're symmetrical, they are of the same general shape and size as I was hoping they'd be. And, you know, I mean, a small measure of skill allowed. Alright, so now what I want to do is make sure that's where I want it to be. We're just going to trace a small bead of glue, not onto the paper, but just along this edge here, just like that. And then we're going to you know, take something and just hold it against there for a second while that cures. I said we're gonna, you know, we're gonna hold it again. We're gonna hold it there until it cures. Because this is right about where we want it. Hello. This is right about where we want. This is pretty much exactly where we want it to be, and that's not gonna. I'm not gonna say it's because I turned the camera on, but you know, it's because I turned the camera on. I'm not kidding you. The other one went right together. This one, look at this. It's just not happening. Well, it is happening. Just not the way I was hoping. Come on, just stay right there for a second while you're. Okay, I'm gonna have to put more glue on that apparently. It's not wanting to stay. So you get the idea that you know, that cardstock part fits in there pretty good, and I mean, you know, I could scratch build a thing and make it look like stuff and do things, and I still can. I mean, I can lay solder in and wires and stuff and make it look like plumbing and do stuff in there. But again, the focus on this project was more about the lighting. So that's, you know, where my attention is going, is to get that done. And so, you know, Guillow provided this part for this purpose, so we're gonna go with it. This part and this purpose. As soon as that dries, I'm gonna throw a party. Yeah, the other one did fit just a little bit better, but we'll fix this up. We'll get it. I'm not worried. I'm concerned. I'm not worried. I'm tired of holding this here. Is what I'm tired of. Because I didn't have to do it last time. No, I do. But that's all right. Look. Come on now. All right, we'll revisit this at some point without the camera going. That's just strange that it's not taking. Super glue, paper, plastic. Maybe this glue just isn't that super. I don't know. I never considered the possibility. I don't know. All right, we got to make sure that, oh, there we go. we got to make sure the landing gear fits into our slot there. You know, it's no fun if it doesn't. So let's take a look. We are looking at the right wing now. The right side, not the right wing, the right side of the wing. So this guy needs to drop in here for us, and he's not doing it. So I'm thinking what I got to do is extend this cut just a little bit. And let's see. Oh yeah, we got room. Okay. Well, that started flopping around, so that's not good. Okay. Work with me here, people. Alright, just need to go a little further on that side. This side's good. And this side, we were just not quite to the end of the slot there. How much farther? Oh, it's way over here. Okay. Well, that's all the way to the end of it. Alright, well, let's just leave that and see what happens here. Okay, come on now. You're just not going to play ball. Alright. Let's get you cut. We're probably going to have to lift that out. Okay. You know, there we go. Days like this. Never mind. I was going to quote Airplane, but then I'm trying to do this channel for families. And, I mean, it's funny, but it's not really family oriented. Good comment right there. Let's see. Let's try this one and see what happens. I don't know. I just want to try. No, this one goes over here. That's the left wing, and this is the right side, and just doesn't quite want to do the stuff. So we're going to do the right thing, and we're going to try and make this even bigger. Let's see, where is it? Right there. How's that looking? Oh, that's pretty good. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. It's funny, this video was flowing until the camera shut off, and now I'm struggling. We're just trying to, this is modeling. This really is most of it. It's this struggle. Some fellers make it look easy. I'm not one of them fellers. I make it look like work. There we go. All right. The part is in. All right, so she fits right there, and then so that's good. Now, if I go to pull this out, it's probably going to bring everything with it. Nope, we did it. All right. That glue's still drying. So that's good. So now, what you want to do is check that fitment all the way around. You can see we've got a nice tight fit everywhere. Maybe this is a little up, but I don't think it's going to require balsa. I think I can just seal it with the white glue. Now, for this, I'm going to use just the Old Faithful. Comes out of the tube better. I know that it does this trick. It works every time. And we'll save the craft glue for, you know, when we're doing crafts. Nah, I'm joking. I'm kidding. I'm going to shut up now and just do this. So what you want to do is just lay a bead down right into that gap, kind of like this. See how that is? And then you're going to just wet your finger like a wet willy and just draw away the excess like that. You see how that looks pretty good. And then you carry on over the around the outside. Two buffalo girls go around the outside, and you just put it right. Just keep that bead coming. Why isn't it beading? Oh my gosh! If it isn't one thing, it's your mother. Anyway, so there is a pretty good bead. We're gonna have to do another one as soon as I can figure out why we're not getting adhesive out of this bottle. What happened to you? Where'd you go? A minute ago. There she goes. Alright, let's get this out of here. Put that over there. She had a clog. She was clogging. Alright, so we're just gonna finish that bead there. Again, a little bit of a wet willy and clean that off. You don't want, you don't want the adhesive everywhere. You just want it into the gap. And this white glue will hold that plastic on there forever. And remember, I'm still going to be surfacing, doing surface prep on this. There's the bead you want. And still going to be doing surface prep on the wing, and so there'll be more layers of white glue applied to this gap. There'll be the sand and seal going on over the top of everything, and well, there's just going to be a whole lot of stuff adhesive being thrown at this, as will there be quite a bit of filler, spackle. So there's going to be ample opportunities for different things to help stick these nacelles onto these wings. But there's the process that I use to get a clean seam, a clean joint between the plastic and the balsa parts. It's also what I use to get a clean seam around any wing attachments, anything like that you're doing with balsa fuselage. The white wood glue does wonders now. You can see on this side there was a bit of an extra gap. It was kind of high